All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be starting a Fallout New Vegas series here. We are at Good Springs, and I will show you what I've been collecting, and then we're going to start our XP farm early. You can see I am level 8, about going on 10 hours in here. So these two dumpsters have everything I have gathered from the ground in the game thus far. I'm not going to go through it, but just trust me, there's a lot of stuff here. I just sold like 200 books probably to Chet, so he'll have a lot of reading to catch up on. And then here on the right, I've got it's basically split weapons and apparel. So what we're gonna do, starting with this episode 1 for the XP Farm series. Basically, I'm still going to be playing the game like I normally would, trying to complete quests and finish the game and actually beat the game for the video series. But I wanted to do something different that most maybe don't do, at least for content or even in just a general playthrough. I am going to be working on the ultimate XP farm. But to get there, you have to have a lot of like smaller XP farms, and then you kind of build over time. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be starting this rotation. This is episode 1. This is Powder Gangers, and we are going to literally go anywhere that is Powder Ganger themed and start our XP farm. All right, everyone, we are going to head out and start this XP farm. The rotation is going to start with Gene Skydiving, a place I know that most of you may not have been to other than to just discover the location and check it out for a few minutes. We've got I think we've got okay, so yeah, Camp South is going to be, I think that's the, okay, so it's going to go skydiving, the Powder Ganger Camp North, and then the Powder Ganger Camp South. So let's get started.
Over here.
Too late. You have gained the Lord Death perk. Boom. Oh, I'm hidden. I'm hidden. Maybe if I switch to the Powder Ganger Guard armor. The Powder Gang Guard armor. They'll be friendly. Yep. Okay. Okay. And then what I do is normally I just use like a stealth weapon. Splinter Cell in Fallout New Vegas. Alright, so we're going to take all. And then we're going to go to the next area, which is going to be the North Camp for the Powder Gangers. Boom! I always forget where they... Oh, they're over. Yeah, so with this camp, the way it's laid out, You don't want to have all the powder gangers over there under the shelter. You want them to be out in the open on the road. On the road, like right here. If you place them here in between, like by these cars, they all disappear. They disappear. So that's at least in my testing. So yeah, you want them to be like out in the middle, where when you spawn in, you are still within range of them, like spawning in. And so, okay, so this is the second part of the XP farm, like the tour here for powder gangers, and then we're gonna go lastly to the south. Powder gangers go boom. All right. So now that we have finished off the route here, we're going to see what we got as far as loot goes, and then you can see 5,002 out of 5,800. This is all the loot that we got. And then this will help, like, if you want to repair stuff towards that, I don't know if it's an achievement or whatever, but when you repair a bunch of things. And this is, like, easy stuff to just repair. And then you got apparel. May as well. We have a bunch of these plain outfits. Alright. And let's see. So we're at 2788 caps. Let's go back. I'm running low on these. I've been using the powder gangers charges against them. Now I've only got one left, so I'm gonna. Let's go to good springs. And we're going to. I always forget. Am I wearing the? Okay, good. I thought I was still in the powder gang guard armor. I don't want everyone shooting at me. Okay. You could always just hit like LB to check. We're going to uh, sell some stuff here. Oh, there's.
You looking to buy some supplies?
All right. So we are at 2788 for caps. So let's sell all this NCR money, and then let's see, sell all these. Look at all this dynamite I got. I think I had 2 in my inventory, so I got like 41 dynamite, and that's just from 3 camps, basically. That's a lot. I mean, that's really, really something. 6 knives, a police baton. I need to get more of these powder charges. I need to start making my own explosives, as I'm running out. Okay. All right, and then let's see. You're not going to get as much with the apparel, obviously. have... Oh, I don't... I sold something that I didn't mean to, I think, earlier. 431 caps. For, you know, it took a couple minutes, 431 caps, and this is early game? That's really not bad. And we basically grabbed more than half of chat's available caps, so we'll take it. Great. Puts me over 3,200.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And then I'm just gonna check and see what I have as far as... Oh, it's all like dynamite, right? Alright, so let's add the dynamite to our stash here. I've got 180 dynamite so far from all the times that I've done this so far. So yeah, we've got 221, and that has a value of over 5,000 caps. I'm trying to figure out what else still weighs. I still have some weight here. Probably... Really? Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, whenever I try to go through and sort this, I mean, and keep like a good bearing on what's in here, yeah, this takes a little bit of time. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting a lot of like one-off +1 weights here because of stuff I pick up off of the powder gangers, like rat meat and stuff like that. But, you know, some of that can come in handy when you're trying to make something. Alright, I think I'm back to where I was. Great. So, I still don't know what this journal does, but I have it anyway. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this first episode. So again, just to recap, start out at Gene Skydiving, set up the camp at the north, and then the south. Just any powder ganger that you fight within those vicinities that respawn, you want to keep them kind of in the areas that I showed you, due to just stuff with the game where they're going to despawn if you're not careful. And what I'd recommend, as I go through this series, I'll give other tips along the way, but to start out, what I would do is just have a good save point where you know that everything is good, and then you kind of test and go from there. And then as far as the actual rotation, just remember, when you go to the north camp specifically, you want to make sure that they are not grouped up underneath the shelter, that they're in like the middle of the road by the camp. That way when you fast travel and have everything ready to go, they're not going to be kind of all over, like one's on top of the roof, and you're not going to take them all out with a single explosive, and it's just more annoying. So that's like an advanced tip. Make sure that they are also away from vehicles. For some reason, they despawn, at least in my game, when that happens. Alright, that's going to conclude this first episode of the XP Farm series. Feel free to like the video, subscribe if you'd like, and I'm going to be continuing the series. We'll see how many episodes we'll go. It just depends on how many areas there are to where I can get a good farm going, and then we're going to be working towards the ultimate XP farm, which is just a world tour of the wasteland, every single location optimized, and we're just going to see how much XP can be obtained in one full go for like a main video. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one. Probably be posted tomorrow. Anyways, have a good one.